Hey, welcome back to SkyTech. Today we're cracking open the single skill that decides whether AI builds your dream app or builds you a beautiful pile of confusion. How to actually talk to it. So let me start with a story because I think you've lived a version of this already. Picture the very first time you ever used one of these no-code AI builders. Something like Lovable or Bolt or Replit. You type in, make me an app, you hit enter, and the AI goes off and builds something. It's colorful, it has buttons, it kind of works. And you sit there going, okay, but that's not what was in my head. And then you spend the next 20 minutes typing, no, not like that, over and over, getting more and more frustrated until you close the laptop and tell yourself, maybe this AI stuff is overhyped after all. If that's you, I want you to relax, because the AI wasn't broken and you weren't dumb. You just hadn't learned the one skill nobody told you mattered. And by the end of this video, you're going to have it. So here's the way I want you to think about the AI. And this analogy is going to carry the whole video, so lock it in. The AI is a brilliant intern on their first day. And I mean brilliant. This intern has read every book ever written. They can code in 40 languages. They never get tired. And they will work for you for free at 3 in the morning. Genuinely the best intern on earth. But there is one catch, and it's a big one. This intern is brand new. So they know absolutely nothing about you, your business, your taste, or what's in your head. And they are painfully, hilariously literal. If you say grab me a coffee, this intern comes back with a single coffee bean, because technically that is coffee. They are not trying to mess with you. They just do exactly what the word said, not what you meant. Hold on to that, because every single tip today comes straight out of that one idea. And this is where I have to drop a take that some people are going to disagree with. And honestly, I want them to. Here it is. Prompting, talking to AI clearly, is the new real skill, not coding, prompting. There's this whole camp online that rolls their eyes and goes, oh, typing words into a box isn't a skill. Anyone can do that. And I get why they say it. But I think they're missing something huge. Knowing how to take a fuzzy idea in your head and turn it into clear, specific, ordered instructions, that is a genuine skill, and it's actually rare. It's the same skill a great manager has. It's the same skill a great director has when they tell an actor exactly what they want from a scene. The words are easy to type. Knowing which words, in what order, with what detail, that's the craft. So that's my hot take. Prompting is a real skill, maybe the most valuable one of the next decade. Park that thought, because I'm going to ask you to weigh in on it in a minute. Okay, so the first rule of talking to your brilliant, literal intern is be ridiculously specific. I want you to imagine you're ordering at a coffee shop, but this barista has never met another human and takes everything at face value. If you walk up and say, I want a coffee, you might get a scalding black drip coffee the size of a bucket, no sugar, no milk, because that is the most literal coffee that exists. But if you say, I'd like a medium iced oat milk latte with 1 pump of vanilla, now you get exactly what you wanted. Same barista. The only thing that changed was your words. So when you go to build, don't say, make me a fitness app. That's, I want a coffee. Instead, say something like, build me an app where users can log their workouts, see a calendar of past workouts, and track how many days in a row they've worked out. Suddenly, the intern knows what to make, because you stop making them guess. Now the second rule, and this is the one that changes everything for beginners, is give the AI a role and a goal before you give it a task. Here's the everyday version. Imagine you call a contractor to build a deck, and before they pick up a single tool, the good ones ask, okay, what are you using this deck for? Hosting parties? Quiet morning coffee? Do you have kids running around? Because the same word, deck, means a totally different build depending on the why. The AI is exactly the same. So instead of just barking, make a landing page, start with context. Tell it, you're a web designer, I'm a yoga teacher, and I want a calm, friendly landing page that gets people to book a free intro class. Watch what happens. The colors get softer, the words get warmer, the buttons start saying, book your first class, instead of generic nonsense. You didn't design any of that. You just told the intern who they were and what success looked like, and they filled in the rest with taste. Alright, let me hit you with the GPS analogy, because this one fixes a mistake almost everyone makes. When you punch a destination into your Maps app, you don't type in the entire route. You don't say, go straight for 0.3 miles, turn left, merge, take exit 12. You just say where you want to end up, and the GPS figures out the turns. But, and this is the key part, the GPS still needs the actual address. If you type somewhere nice downtown, it can't take you anywhere. Talking to AI is the same balance. You describe the destination clearly, the finished thing you want, and you let the AI handle the turns, the technical stuff, the code. You don't need to know how it gets there. You just need to be crystal clear about where there is. That's the whole magic of vibe coding, by the way. You describe it, the AI builds it. You're the one in the passenger seat saying, take me to a clean, simple to-do app with a dark mode toggle. And the AI is doing the driving. Now here's a tip that feels almost too obvious, but I promise you it's the one beginners skip the most. Build it one piece at a time. Do not try to describe your entire dream app in one giant paragraph. Think about how you'd actually train a new intern in real life. You wouldn't sit them down day one and go, okay, run the entire company, here's 200 instructions, good luck. You'd give them one task, check it, then the next. Same with the AI. Start with build the page with a list of recipes. Once that looks right, then say, now add a button to add a new recipe. Then, now let me delete a recipe. Each step is small. You can see if it worked, and if something breaks, you know exactly which instruction caused it. This is the difference between cooking a meal one dish at a time versus dumping every ingredient you own into one pot and praying. One of those gets you dinner. The other gets you a video about why your AI app keeps breaking. Which, hey, foreshadowing. Okay, pause. I want your take on something, and I want it specific. Here's my question for the comments. Do you think in 5 years, prompt engineering will still be a job people put on their resume? Or will talking to AI just become as basic as knowing how to Google? Something everyone does and nobody brags about. I genuinely go back and forth on this. Part of me thinks it becomes invisible, like typing. Part of me thinks the people who are great at it will quietly run circles around everyone else. Drop your honest take below. Tell me if you think prompting is a real career or just a temporary buzzword, and tell me why. I read these, and the spicy ones make my day. Now let's talk about the move that separates people who get frustrated from people who get results. And it's so simple, it sounds fake. When the AI gives you something wrong, don't get mad, give feedback like you would to a real person. Remember, it's the new intern. If your intern brought you the wrong sandwich, you wouldn't scream wrong and storm off. You'd say, close, but I wanted it on wheat, not white. And can you hold the onions? Specific, kind, pointed at the exact thing. So when your app comes out wrong, don't type, no, that's bad. Type, the header is too big, make it about half the size, and change the blue to a softer pastel color. The AI can fix almost anything if you tell it precisely what's off. Vague anger gets you a confused intern. Specific feedback gets you a better build. And here's the secret bonus. Every time you correct it clearly, you're getting better at the skill we talked about earlier. You're literally leveling up. Let me give you one more pro move, and this one feels like a cheat code. When you don't even know what to ask for, ask the AI to ask you. I'm serious. You can literally type, I want to build an app for my bakery, but I'm not sure what features it needs. Before you build anything, ask me 5 questions to understand what I want. And the intern will turn around and interview you. Do you want online ordering? Do you need to show your hours? Do you want a gallery of your cakes? And as you answer, you discover what you actually wanted. Because half the time, the hardest part isn't the building, it's knowing what's in your own head. This trick alone has saved so many beginners from that I don't know where to start paralysis. Let the brilliant intern pull the idea out of you. So let's zoom out and put the whole recipe together, because it's honestly just 5 things. 1. Be specific. No, make me a coffee. Tell it the order. 2. Give it a role and a goal first. Who is it and what does winning look like? 3. Describe the destination, not the turns. You're the GPS passenger. 4. Build one piece at a time. Train the intern step by step. And 5. Give clear feedback when it's wrong, like correcting a person, not yelling at a toaster. Master those 5 and I promise the gap between what's in your head and what shows up on screen basically disappears. You stop fighting the AI and you start directing it. And that feeling, the first time the thing builds exactly what you pictured, it's genuinely a little addictive. But I have to be real with you about something, because anti-hype is the whole point of this channel. Even when you prompt perfectly, sometimes the app is still going to break. A button won't click. A page goes blank. Something that worked yesterday suddenly doesn't. That is normal. That happens to everyone, including people who do this for a living. And it is absolutely fixable once you know the moves. So that's exactly where we're going next. Now, before you go, here's my real question for you. And I want a stance, not a maybe. If prompting really is the new literacy, then who ends up winning the next 10 years? The person who spent years learning to code the hard way? Or the total beginner who just got incredibly good at talking to AI? Pick a side and fight for it in the comments. Tell me I'm wrong. I love it. And if this clicked for you, do me a favor and subscribe to SkyTech, because we're building this thing one beginner-friendly step at a time, and I don't want you to miss it. Next video is a big one. Why your AI app keeps breaking, where I'll show you exactly what to do when the thing you built suddenly stops working. No panic, no code, just simple fixes. I'll see you there.